Hello, welcome to Lunch Break Tarot. I'm Jolene, your tarot reader extraordinaire. I just filmed a different tarot reading, so welcome back. I'm making a new one. I hope you're well. Yeah, and if you found this reading, there's something in it you are meant to hear, probably big or small. So if something I say resonates, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. Personally, I'm curious about the work week ahead since we just got an epic love reading right before this. Also, I'm like trusting these cards so much. Okay, it doesn't look like a love reading, or it doesn't look like a work reading. So we've got the Tower and we've got the King of Cups. Okay. I'm not like super concerned about the Tower anymore because the only thing you ever lose is stuff that was illusory anyway. Like if you build your life with someone that's not good for you and you lose them, it's a blessing. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to clarify and get more out of this because the Tower came out with the King of Cups. So yeah, this could be that you're whoever you want to be your King of Cups is maybe falling away. That's certainly not going to be a popular reading, but what are we going to do? Let's see what else we got. What else do we have? Drink my latte. Maybe the Tower means too much caffeine because, you know, Aquarius and electricity. Okay, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, I'm still kind of wondering how that fits in with the Tower. So it, I don't know. Okay, so there is some type of something ends. And I will clarify, but then we've got the King of Cups. I don't think you're necessarily losing who you want to be your King of Cups. And then we have Ace of Pentacles, which is a new opportunity or a new offer of stability. Could be a raise. You could be getting a raise, but yeah, I'll have to clarify. What else do we have? I'm very curious about this King of Cups too. Like I would love to know what it is because in the last reading we had a Playboy and certainly not a King of Cups. It was a Knight of Wands. So maybe this King of Cups comes in after you decide not to choose the Knight of Wands. Okay, we've got the Seven of Swords, which is this is information being withheld or lies and manipulation, deceit, stuff like that. But in this, I'm getting something's being withheld from you. So you're getting an offer or a raise. Or information about getting a raise in the future, but something is being withheld. So maybe you're being offered something in exchange for something else that you would have to give, and like there's a catch, and you're not sure what that is. Yeah, these came out in an order that is making my brain have to like do math, like kind of like that, focus like that. This is the Tower, because I can see we could see the King of Cups. The King of Cups is offering you something. This King of Cups is offering you something, but it's not in good faith. I don't know how the Tower plays into it. We'll see. All right, let's see if we can get more on that first row, and then I'll dig deeper. Okay. Anything else about this first layer? Okay, it would seem not, so I'm just going to move on. Clarify the tower. Okay. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. So that is like feeling like you're happy in your surroundings, taking care of your home. I just like this shelf, if you watch my other tarot readings, used to be covered in a mess of stuff that should be in a cupboard, and I decided to spruce it up for my videos. So this is like domesticity, like sprucing up your place. The tower, these are clarifying the tower, so I'm so curious. We'll see, but anyway, so we've got the Ten of Cups. This is happily ever after, family, connection, support, community, all that stuff. We have Three of Pentacles, which is working together for a common goal. And then we have the Star, which is, this is providence. So, oh, yes, yes. Okay, I'm getting it. So there was a tower moment. There was a tower moment, which is hard. Even if it was something illusory being removed, still sucks. And there's a quote by W.H. Murray: "The moment one definitely commits oneself, Providence moves too, raising in one's favor all manner of assistance which no man could have dreamt would come his way." And that basically means like the moment you decide that you want something, whether it's to get over someone or to get your kids back or whatever it is, rebuild your life after devastation, you get assistance. There's also another Bible verse that's coming to me. W.H. Murray wasn't a Bible verse, but I'm getting a Bible. Is it a Bible verse? It's probably not a Bible verse. It's on a marquee churches, but still, God helps those who help themselves. And that is speaking to this providence quote, which is like, when you decide, you will be assisted. You have assistance once you decide. And so this looks like after the tower, you focus on yourself, you do what you do, which is make the best of your situation. You continue to create beauty around you in your home. You're dreaming of happily ever after. You are taking your next steps, just working on what you need to work on, and you're being assisted by higher forces. And this is like, you're getting whatever it is that you have committed to, whatever you've decided, you're getting assistance for it. Yeah, because it's basically like you answered the call too, which is a Joseph Campbell thing, like the hero's journey. When you answer the call, like, you get assistance, because whatever it is that you're committing to is, you should have committed to it before, maybe, or maybe by the time you realize it, you should have done it for a long time. And because it's in alignment with the highest good, and that's why there's conviction behind it, and that's when you get assistance. So like, maybe if you're in a relationship with somebody that's unhealthy, but you just keep going back to them because you're attached or it's a trauma bond or something, but you're just like, oh my gosh, I am going to get over this person. You get help, you get supported in that. And yeah, so if you have like learned helplessness in any type of situation, you finally decide to help yourself, and then you get the opportunities that you need to do the thing that you've decided you're going to do. Okay, I said it in my head, so I know the cards know what I mean, but this is clarifying the King of Cups, and it is the Four of Cups, Page of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so after this tower thing happens and you make a decision to better your life in some way and you get support, this King of Cups is offering you something. We already suspected that because it came out with the Ace of Pentacles. So this King of Cups is trying to offer you something, and it looks like it's maybe not in good faith. And you know that. So you turn it down. And they say things that you always wanted to hear. And it leads to some kind of a healing. That's all I'm getting from that. So let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Actually, it leads to a new beginning too. A new beginning in love. So you turn it down and then they say something else. And it leads to a new beginning in love. Clarify Ace of Pentacles. Or maybe you turned them down at, or maybe you offered them something and they turned it down. And then they return your gesture and that leads to a new beginning in love. Okay, I have a lot of stuff happening here, but clarifying the Ace of Pentacles is the Ten of Pentacles. So they want to offer you something. They want to offer you like a chance to start from the ground level. So there was a tower which tore up anything you had built before, and you had built a lot, but it was built on lies. And this King of Cups wants to offer to rebuild. Yeah, and then they want to build a new tower built on something solid that won't be vulnerable to a tower. And this is long-term stability and like familial, like family. Yeah. Okay. I have some other stuff sticking out, but I'm just gonna go with it. We've got Seven of Swords, which is like seems like there's something there's something hidden that's not being revealed related to this offer. Clarify the Seven of Swords. It doesn't necessarily mean deception, but it definitely means something is being withheld. So clarify Seven of Swords. And people sometimes have a right to withhold things. Okay, so they are withholding information. Yeah, it looks like there's a secret. There's a secret that they're not telling you. Clarify Page of Swords. Okay, we've got the Eight of Swords. So this is all just related to information. This is either they are or you are. Maybe they're not telling you because they are afraid of how you'll react. Or yeah, that's what I'm getting. They're afraid of how you'll react because they don't want to lose this opportunity for long-term commitment, but they're definitely not sharing something. Clarify Eight of Swords. Clarify Eight of Swords. I mean, we might not get to know what it is. We might not, because it's just like secret, secret, secret. Well, it is going to get shared. They're rushing in to share it. Yeah. So, I mean, we don't know what it is. We know it's withheld initially, and we know they're afraid to share it, but is cat's going to get let out of the bag at some point. So, all right, I guess I'm going to wrap up this reading. I hope you liked it. If something I said resonated, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.